everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome! And it is August. Oh my god, when you're seeing this, it is August, and I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not gonna lie, that is crazy. That is madness. Oh my goodness me. But we are kicking off August in style because today I have my Pan That Palette update. This palette is getting muckier and muckier as the months go on. It is being beaten and bruised. It's not just the outside that is showing it. On the inside, it is minging in the best possible way, in the Panner's heaven way. And I cannot wait to share with you because we have, drumroll, we have finished another shade. We have finished another shade. Oh my god. I was not expecting it. I was really not expecting it. So, just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do so many project pans, shop my stashes, and get ready with me's. I actually have a get ready with me with this look coming very, very soon. I think it's coming on Thursday. So stick around with that. It's a really, really cute, like, little bubbly get ready with me. Like I've met someone and I'm just gushing in it. So stick around for that. That's what the flowers are from my new mystery man. And yeah, I'm just in a really, really good mood today. The perfect day to film this update. So, good and bad news. Obviously, the good news, I've already given it away. We have finished another shade. Bad news. Last month, I didn't think I would be able to finish that shade, so I made a goal to hit 10 uses on quite a few of the deeper shades. I didn't do that. It got to about 3 or 4 days into the month, and I realised, wait, I could finish this shade. So those usage goals went out the window and I just solely focused on finishing Cypress Umber. And not to brag, but we've done pretty damn well. Okay, so on the screen now is what our palette looked like last month. We had just finished Vermeer and Primavera last month, so that was 2 finished shades, and we'd expanded quite a lot of the pans. We nearly had pan on every single shade. We had Realgar and Antique Bronze and Venetian Red to hit pan on. Raw Sienna and Venetian Red were not being used because I was going to Franken them. And this is what the palette looks like today. So you can see Raw Sienna and Venetian Red have been turned into a blush. I will talk about that later on in the video. You can see we have finally hit pan in Realgar. Oh my god, about time. And even more exciting than that, we have finished Cypress Umber. Oh my god. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. Oh my goodness me, a whole new empty pan. You might not be able to tell because the rust in this is intense. It is intense, but we have finished another shade. That is 3 finished eyeshadows in 2 months. What? I'm baffled. So as always, I'm going to go through all of the individual shades with all of the usage, and then I'm going to talk about weights at the end and then goals for this month as well. So let's get started. Golden Ochre. I think you can see we have expanded the pan a little bit in Golden Ochre. We have used it only 3 times this month, but for a grand total of 35 uses in the project. So we are slowly but surely getting there. It's not really been a focus shade. I've just been kind of using it whenever. I've not been too fussed about this. This is a very casual shade. I'm sure I will start focusing on it sometime soon, but it's just chilling for now. 35 uses. We're just slow and steady. Vermeer we finished last month for a total of 90 uses and it is completely gone. Bon Fresco, we have not used this shade at all this month. Obviously, we have hit pan on it, and we have used it a total of 16 times in the project since the start of the year. So again, not really a focus shade at all this month. I was kind of tunnel visioning on one shade, and I'm sure you can tell which shade that is. Antique Bronze, I've actually used this twice this month for a total of 13 uses in the project. I have this on my eyes today to blend out my blue cut crease crease, and I am actually really enjoying how that looks. I am wanting to focus on this pretty soon, try and hit pan on it, but for right now, it's one of those, I just kind of reach for it when I kind of want. It's not a shade that I gravitate towards, it's not a shade that I love, so I've just been kind of very casually playing with that. Love Letter, we have not used this either this month, and we have used it a total of 17 uses in the project. You can see though, the pan is pretty big. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of hope. Maybe we won't finish it by the end of the year, but I think we can definitely make a good dent in this by the end of the year. Okay, the star of the show, Cypress Umber. We have used this a total of 24 times this month, and in the year, to finish it, we have used it exactly 150 times. Oh, how good is that? How good is that feeling to finally finish it? I finished it today as I am filming this, and that is on the 31st. So I was not filming this update until I had finished this shade. That was one of my rules. When I kind of realized, wait, I could actually finish this, I was like, that's it. I'm using this every single day, and I did 24 uses. I've had a few no makeup days, but I've used this every single day. Obviously, I do use it every single day in my brows. It is the last time in my brows today, and of course, I have used it as an eyeshadow on my outer corner today as well. You will see the whole look in a few days if you are interested, so stick around for that. But yeah, I dug for this shade. I had to get in this tiny little corner here, but we have finished it. It was a struggle because there was not much left, but we have done it. We have finished another shade. That is Cypress Umber, ticked off the list, big tick, and I'm just so excited. Yeah, I did not think I'd be able to finish it, but we have. I'm so excited. Okay, moving on. We've got to move on because I could talk about this forever. Right, Raw Sienna, you can see this is gone. Well, I don't really know if you can see that it's gone because there is so much rust in this. This is ridiculous. Like, there is only a few tiny spots that don't have rust in it. I have actually frankened, finally, after so many months of saying that I am going to, I have finally frankened Venetian Red and Raw Sienna together, and I actually have it in a pan here. This is the blush that has made. I am not working on this yet. I am wanting to finish my Pan That Face palette blush before I work on this, but this is obviously made from two eyeshadows from this palette, so this palette will not be finished until this is finished as well. I have added a few different single eyeshadows in this as well, just to tone the shade down a little bit, but this is going back in my main collection for now. I am not touching it until my Pan That Face palette blush is done. So yeah, we can just ignore that for now. But I just wanted to be completely transparent with you guys. I of course have not finished these two shades this month. They have been frankened. I actually did a whole franken video. If you are interested, I will link it in the cards above. You can see me franken a bunch of shades. It's really satisfying to watch. So if frankening videos are your thing, definitely go and watch that. Okay, moving on to Burnt Orange, and I think this pan has expanded quite a lot. I've used it 7 times this month for a total of 40 uses in the project. This is definitely going to be finished by the end of the year. This is one of the shades that I am going to be focusing on for the last 6 months of the year. I think it won't be too difficult to finish. But yeah, it's definitely getting there, slowly but surely. I have no doubt it's going to be done. And yeah, I'm excited to keep working on it. It's just a nice, normal orange. It's kind of been difficult to use it more than 7 times, just because there are a lot of orange shades in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project right now. So this may be on the back burner for just a little while, just while I kind of finish those shades. But other than that, I really enjoy it. Nothing wrong with it. I really like it. Primavera, we finished last month. It took a total of 44 uses to finish this. Okay, Red Ochre. This was one of the ones that I wanted to have a 10 use goal on, and we have actually used it 1 time. So yeah, those usage goals really went out the window when I started focusing on Cypress Umber, but you know what? Worth it. Worth it. We've got another shade finished, so I'm not complaining. We've still got a big pan in it. I think we can make a good bit of damage in this towards the end of the year, so I'm not worried. Really not worried at all. Venetian Red was obviously frankened, so we didn't use that. Warm Taupe, this is another one that I think I will be able to finish by the end of the year. I've actually got this as a last transition on my eyes today. I really, really love cool toned kind of taupey shades. My Pan That palette last year was the e.l.f. Truffles palette, which had a very, very similar shade to this in it. So I'm used to these. I really enjoy these shades. I have used this a total of 7 times this month for a total of 33 uses since the start of the year. I think if we really focus on this shade, we could have this done pretty soon, I think. I'm just thinking like 33 uses, that's a little over a month of consistent use, and we've kind of finished almost half of it. Yeah, I'd say about half. So I'm not too worried about that. I think if we set a month aside to really, really focus on it, I think we'll be fine. But I don't know, not yet. I do have a lot of other projects going on. Don't forget, I can't just focus on this all the time as much as I would love to. Maybe more towards the end of the year when things are getting a bit tight. But so far, so good. And finally, the devil himself, Realgar. We have finally hit pan on Realgar. I cannot believe how long it took. Normally, project panners will say ABH shades are so easy to hit pan on, and I would agree, but Realgar is something different. Realgar has been pressed by Superman, it seems, because it was so firmly pressed. I had to use this an extra 6 times for a total of 33 uses to hit pan on. What? 33 uses? Considering 44 uses finished Primavera, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And I was using quite a dense brush with it as well. Not like a super dense brush, but still, 33 uses to hit pan in Realgar, but we have conquered it. We have won, finally. Oh my goodness me. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. But finally, we have hit pan on Realgar. Oh my god, I did not think this day would come. But here it is, we've done it. Okay, so weights. Obviously, keep in mind, we have got rid of 2 shades. I didn't weigh it before I frankened it. I probably should have, but I did forget. So the weights this month, let me move my mic because it is right at the bottom of my page. Okay, so last month, this weighed 181.81 grams, and this month it weighs 180.75 grams, meaning we lost a total of 1.06 grams. Of course, we didn't actually use all of that product. 2 of these were frankened, 2 of them have been like scraped out the palette. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. Obviously, I would love to get those 2 shades finished eventually, but I feel a little bit silly for not weighing this before and then taking off the like difference to see how much we really used. But you know what? I finished a shade. It's fine. So from the start of the year, the total weight loss is 3.8 grams, which is amazing. I'm really, really excited about that. As I said though, this month's weight loss, a little bit of a cheat. I'm not gonna lie. All right then, let's talk about goals for next month. Obviously, we've seen over this month, goals can change very, very quickly. I thought I'd be having 10 uses on a few of these shades, and no, I didn't. But this month, let me see. I think I want to clear this half of Warm Taupe, which I don't think would be too hard to do, especially like this corner. It is so thin here. So yeah, have like this half of Warm Taupe kind of done. That would be amazing. And I think I want to hit pan on Antique Bronze as well. So no finish shades, though I did say that last month, and here we are. No finish shades. If we finish a shade again this month, I will be shocked. Don't expect that again. Yeah, I think that's a nice goal to have. Hit pan on Antique Bronze, because then we have pan in everything then, which would be amazing. And then clear out this half of Warm Taupe. Good goals. I think we can do that. I want a bit of a chill month with this palette because we finished 3 shades in 2 months. That's a lot. Even though I'm very, very happy, obviously, I want to finish or get close to finishing this palette this year. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of change in 3 months. So yeah, I'm so excited. Like every day that goes by, I'm getting closer and closer to finishing this. I did actually put a shorts video on my channel, and it was 6 months of Pan That Palette progress in less than 60 seconds. So if you're interested in that and you haven't seen it, it will be in my shorts section on my channel. It's really satisfying. Even putting it together, I was just like, ooh. And just remembering where we came from as well. It's so easy to just kind of use it every day and forget how much progress we've actually made in this. It was nice to see it in January, and yeah, just how far we've come with it. It's looking a bit battered, but I love it. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Let me know how you're doing with your Pan That palette. I know the first of the month it can be very overwhelming because I think everyone updates their Pan That palette on the first of the month. So I'm so excited to see your guys' progress as well. If you don't do YouTube, please let me know down in the comments. I'm so nosy and I would love to know your progress. But this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe because we finished another shade. That definitely deserves a subscribe if you ask me. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for a new video. Bye! I'm so excited!